Hello, I'm Chi-chi Nwanoku, the founder, artistic and executive director of Chineke. I felt it was incredibly important at a time like this when we are all forced to be so separate from each other. In an industry like ours, as musicians, we should do all we possibly can to create the polar opposite and get together again with our instruments and perform not just for ourselves, but for as big an audience as possible. Music brings us together, as we all know. I've been so fortunate to have worked with the Sphinx Organization and been inspired by their mission for over a dozen years now. And Aaron and Afa have continued to urge me forwards, giving me the confidence I needed to create Chineke, the first orchestra of its kind in Europe that's giving a platform to support junior and professional musicians from Black and minority ethnic backgrounds.
I was honestly moved to tears when Chi-chi initially asked about collaborating on this wonderful project. The vision of our artists coming together, creating music was just instant and deeply compelling to me. It is such a challenging and yet transformative time. It is a time when our artists are truly affected, not just from an economic standpoint, but also emotionally, since so much of what we do as artists is a consequence of collaboration.
I can't think of a more important project to do first than what we're doing right here and now, which is create a partnership where we're all literally performing in 81 different homes, 72 musicians, 9 conductors. Yes, we couldn't leave them out. They need to perform just as much as we do.
So to give voice to solidarity artistically and philosophically is just more important now than ever, when the pandemic is affecting our communities of color in a disturbingly disproportionate manner. I feel that this project amplifies the voices of our artists and emphasizes that excellence and inclusion are to be celebrated, which just gives renewed meaning to our individual and collective work.
When Chineke approached me to make a multi-screen video for them, I'd already seen a number of similar things from small groups, but nothing on the scale of a complete symphony orchestra with 81 performers. Really, the challenge was how to keep everyone together whilst capturing the best possible audio and video quality at home on their smartphones.
I was asked to take part in the exciting project between Chineke and Sphinx, so I'm just going to quickly show you how I recorded my viola part. I had my iPhone set up here on its tripod, and then I had the video guide we were sent set up on my laptop. And then I had my wireless earphone in and connected to that so that I could hear it well, but then my phone wouldn't pick it up. There are so many great isolation videos being made during this lockdown, and it's been really fun being able to record for this collaborative project. But what's made it even better for us is that we've actually been paid a session fee, so a massive thanks to Chineke and Sphinx.
Everybody then uploaded their individual videos, some 150 gigabytes in total. The audio and video was split apart to be treated separately. I had 72 audio tracks, that's the 81 performers minus the 9 silent conductors. And each of these were checked for background noise and cleaned up where necessary. Then they were laid out for synchronization and mixing, just as if it was a normal large-scale multi-mic'd recording. The video, however, presented a few more challenges. I'm used to handling multi-camera footage from concerts, maybe 9 or 10 cameras, but 81 required a bit of trickery. Using Adobe After Effects, which is a video graphics and animation program, the individual clips were arranged in a 9x9 grid, just like the normal layout of the orchestra. They were aligned to match the mixed audio, and each clip was graded for colour balance before being left to render out, which, as a complete grid, took some 5.5 hours for each 3-minute movement. That rendered grid was then combined with graphics and titles to create the final video you can see. Now, in truth, none of us was exactly sure how this would come out. But it is pretty extraordinary just what can be achieved with a bunch of smartphones. A lot of determination and some really talented players.
I hope you have enjoyed this maiden voyage of music across the ocean.
And we sincerely hope that our partnership will one day see us collaborating in person on the same stage, either here in the UK
or in the USA. Thank you.
Thank you.